Good morning from Mischief Creations and Mischief Artworks Collective this morning at 1201 Robert Boulevard, Slidell, Louisiana. And this is another video to update you, everybody in the community, on the Hospice Hope House project. Yesterday I did a video and we talked about houses number 1 through 4 and some information about the project. Today I want to give you some information on houses 5 through 10, and I'm going to use my trusty log to make sure I don't make any mistakes today, because yesterday in my video I misspoke when I talked about the business here in town that is volunteering and giving their time, materials, and energy to clear coating all of the houses that will be put out in the public format. So the large house will be painted by a local artist, and then it will go to Collision Experts here in Slidell. And Collision Experts has been kind enough to give their time, energy, and materials to clear coating each of those houses, which are going to be out in the weather to make sure they don't deteriorate. Everything the artist has done to create something magnificent is going to be protected in the environment. And in Louisiana, our environment is not always kind to us. So let's talk about house number 5 through number 10. Some of these are still in process, and we're still trying to work out exactly what they're going to be, where they're going to go. So house number 5 is one of those. House number 5 has started out as one house and may evolve into 3. We're still working on those discussions. One of our amazing doctors in our community will be sponsoring house number 5. They had 2 pelicans from the Pelicans on Parade project, and they're at 2 different locations. But house number 5, we're not real sure where we're going to put it right now. And house number 5 might turn into 2 other community projects. So we're not ready to talk about that right now, but that is detailed for somebody there, house number 5. House number 6 we can talk about. My friend Kristen Pippin-Reeser and her husband Jason have graciously invested in house number 6. And it's going to be an absolutely magnificent house going on a private estate. And it's going to have a magnolia theme. Kristen and Jason are past king and queen of the Crew of Eve, and they had magnificent costumes for that parade in a magnolia theme. And they have a beautiful new estate that it has a special name, and I'm going to unveil that later, but there's a magnolia theme going on there. So I am looking for an artist to pair with Kristen and Jason right now, who would like to come forward and maybe support the project, invest in the project, and paint this house for Kristen and Jason. I kind of have an idea what they want, so I'm looking for someone kind of special to do this house for them. I'm going to find that person. So there's so many talented artists in this community. Somebody special is going to step forward, I'm sure. House number 7, ERA Realty. A big shout out to Evan Patuska and everybody at ERA Realty. They are so supportive of us. Great real estate company here in town. They're at 1846 Front Street in Slidell, Louisiana. And Kendall Smith has graciously stepped forward and invested himself in the project, and he is going to be painting house number 7, and I'm just excited to see what he's going to do for ERA Realty in Old Town Slidell. House number 8, super special house. Invested in the project, Brenda Case and Lowry Dunham Case and Vivian, and it is going to be the Moon Pie House, and I'm just really excited about the Moon Pie House. Charlotte Lowry Collins and Michael Reed are going to collaborate on that house, and it's going to be special. So we're excited about the Moon Pie House. 2001 First Street. Everybody knows where Lowry Dunham Case and Vivian is. Real insurance company here in town, and we're going to swing by their location at some point, tell you all about their business. They've been here a long time. House number 9, Century 21. Jackie Miller and I are going to talk again. And Century 21's location is at 2160 East God Boulevard, Suite 100. Beautiful, beautiful location. But I need to get together with Jackie, and we're going to talk about some themes and what we might want to see there. And then we're going to reach out. We need an artist to paint house number 9. So some wonderful artist in our community that wants to invest themselves in house number 9. See me? Let's talk about it. House number 10, super special location. Ingalls and Volkers, Old Town Slidell, 2010 First Street. Ingalls and Volker has some fabulous realtors there. Many of them are friends of mine. Josh Witterich has stepped forward and invested himself in this project. Very talented artist, Josh Witterich, and he's going to paint their house. We're still working on that. Ingalls and Volkers just came off a month of 2 grand openings, both their Old Town location, which is new, and their Mandeville location. So they've had a lot on their plate in the last month, and preparing for their grand openings, which have now taken place. And so we're going to continue to decide what we're going to do at that location. But they're at 2010 First Street. House number 11, we'll talk about that in the next video. So I just wanted to unveil those to you, and we will be swinging by some of those locations and telling you a little bit more about those businesses, because we want to keep those businesses that have invested in the project out there in front of the Slidell community. And as part of the community art project, and in the spirit of the community art project, we want to give shout outs weekly to all of the artists that are involved in these projects who have decided to invest themselves in the project and share what they do with the community so that we can help make Slidell shine, be the best it can be. We're moving into a golden age here in Slidell with a new mayor and a new police chief, and we're very excited about that. So our community has a lot of things going on, and we just want to highlight everything in our community. We're looking forward to our future. So this art project is going to be fabulous. Please see me if you're interested in becoming invested in the project, want to help us out with the project, have an idea for me. I'm Connie Bourne. I own Mischief Creations. I'm at 1201 Robert Boulevard. The project is Hospice Hope Houses, and 100% of the profits from this project will go to Hospice House. We have 200 big houses as our goal, which will go around town, and we have 750 small houses as our goal. Yesterday some people didn't hear the price of the houses, so I'll repeat that again. The small house is $275. It's going to be prepared to be outside. It can be on your porch, in your garden, on your fireplace. And the large house, which is 3 feet tall by 30 inches wide, by 14 inches deep, will be mounted on concrete pads, sponsored by myself and pads, my friend Mike Thorpe's company here in town, concrete manufacturers. And the large house will be bolted to a concrete slab. So there's the small house, $275. The large house is $1,500. If you would like to invest in and schedule your house for the project, come in and see me at 1201 Robert Boulevard. All checks that come in for these houses need to be written out to Hospice House. Bring them here. I'll log them into this wonderful log. I'll write notes on everything that you need to tell me about what you want done with your house. And we'll pair you with an artist, and then we'll move forward. Thank you.